I realized that well, that happened early. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about food fear. So this is something I've really struggled with after being in the weight loss, fitness, macro counting, clean eating world for a really long time. I realized that I developed a lot of food anxiety and food fear, meaning that I became like deeply terrified and deeply afraid of eating certain things, eating at certain times a day, eating like carbs, eating fats, eating not enough protein, eating too much protein. Like I became terrified and scared and just so overwhelmed about food because I felt like something horrible would happen if I didn't do all these things that I thought I should or shouldn't do. And I know that this is so common, and I've recently developed a much happier, healthier relationship with food, but ever since I switched to intuitive eating, I didn't even realize how bad my food fear was. I had previously been doing intermittent fasting, which has so many long-term health benefits, but in the short term, at least for me at this point in my life, it was more psychologically damaging because I felt like I had to eat all my food in a certain time window or else. And that wasn't good for me at this point in my life. And I went out to eat with my husband one night when normally I wouldn't be eating at that time of night. And I was like, oh my God, should I eat this? Should I not eat this right now? And I was like, okay, I'll just do it. And then afterward, I was like, oh my gosh, I shouldn't have eaten that. I shouldn't have eaten so late. Like, this is gonna be so bad. Like, I shouldn't have done that. And then I'm like, why am I even thinking this? It's really hard to be in tune with ourselves and trust ourselves and figure out what our bodies truly want and truly need. It's a habit that you kind of have to just really work on day by day, meal by meal. And when we grow up in this society saying that you need to eat this way, or you need to eat that way, or you shouldn't eat this, or you shouldn't eat that, and you basically are just consumed by fitness coaches, health coaches, weight loss experts all over the place telling you you should be doing this differently, you're going to think you should be doing this differently. We're basically trained and brainwashed into thinking that we cannot trust ourselves because we don't know what we should or should not be doing. And we are so focused on all the things that other people say we should do that we don't even take the time to consider that maybe deep down, if you actually listened to your body, you would know what would be best for you. And so it's really just kind of taking a step back and really listening to yourself, listening to your body, and kind of having to shut off that voice that's saying, ooh, but that person's doing this, I should be doing that too. And it's a lot easier said than done because it's like we've spent so much of our lives consuming beliefs of other people and thinking that that is also what is best for us. The thing that really helped me was when I made the transition from tracking macros to intuitive eating, I just had to full on say that I can trust myself and give myself permission to be able to make my own decisions. Because that was the first time in my life that I had ever been comfortable with being in tune with my body. And I always felt before that I didn't know what to do. I shouldn't do this, I shouldn't do that. And I didn't trust myself ever up until that point. And I think that so many of us struggle with that concept of just not being able to trust ourselves. It's just so foreign and it doesn't make any sense because we are just brainwashed into thinking we can't. So I really want you to reassess your thought patterns when it comes to getting information from other people in regards to what you need to be doing yourself. And I just want to say that I learned a lot by doing macros and tracking my food and experimenting with different things in the past. And I don't regret anything that I did. I developed healthy habits and I developed unhealthy habits through those processes. But I did learn a lot about myself and my body through that process. But I was on this kind of train wreck of not ever thinking that I knew intuitively what to do. And transitioning to intuitive eating is not easy. It's basically just having to listen and pay attention to your body and ask yourself, am I hungry right now? What does my body want? What does my body crave? And then it's also giving into cravings, because if you sit there and you want that chocolate and you keep saying, no, I don't want that, or I'm gonna have like the substitute, then you're gonna keep thinking about it, you're gonna keep wanting it. And sometimes it's better to just go and have a little piece of chocolate until you're satisfied. So something that I've had to do while switching to intuitive eating is to really pay attention to how I feel before I eat, while I'm eating, and after I eat. So before I eat, I assess, am I hungry right now? How hungry am I? What do I want to eat? What sounds good? While I'm eating, I make sure to slow down, make sure that I'm actually enjoying what I'm eating, make sure that I'm eating until I'm full but not like sick. And then after I'm done eating, I reassess how that specific food made me feel. And I've determined that dairy and gluten still don't make me feel so great, and especially soy does not make me feel good at all. So I end up excluding things from my diet because I know that they make me feel worse, not because I feel like I am not supposed to eat them. It would be really helpful to kind of start a food journal, just in the sense of like how you feel emotionally in regards to food and how certain things make you feel, how you feel the next day after you eat something, just so you know that you kind of build patterns in a way that you're eating to feel your best and live your best life, and that you're also giving yourself room to be gentle on yourself. Every meal is a learning process. You're not going to be doing it wrong. This is a big journey, and it is going against everything you ever knew and ever learned about food. And so that's not going to happen overnight. But what I want you to really get out of this video is to just go take a step back and reevaluate your thought process when it comes to food and food fear and your thoughts behind intuitive eating and all that kind of stuff. Just really think about it. Think about, is this actually something I truly believe, or is that a thought that was placed into my head because I saw this person do it or I saw that person do it, so I felt like I had to do it and that's what I have to be doing? Or is it something that truly benefits you and makes you feel better as a whole, as an individual, and that you are cautiously doing, rather than just being subconsciously peer pressured into food thoughts? So that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed this little video. I'm gonna eat my ice cream, dairy-free of course, so freaking good. But yes, I would love to have a little conversation down below. Let me know your thoughts, let me know what you're thinking, let me know if you have any questions. Please like, subscribe, please do all the things, comment down below, and follow me on Instagram at Choosing Chelsea. I will talk to you guys really soon.